The Champions League has been explosive lately, but let's be honest, too much of a good thing can get a little tiring, right folks? So how about a quick change of pace? Let's head over to the Europa League, where tonight's spotlight is on a huge clash: Manchester United vs Olympique Lyonnais. United currently have a 13.3% chance of winning the Europa League. That's their ticket back to the Champions League next season. So yeah, this is more than just another match. Let's head to Group Mama Stadium. This matchup is the definition of a clash of old rivals. On one side, you've got United sitting way down in 13th place in the Premier League, essentially out of the race for a European spot through domestic play. On the other, Lyon still have a shot at finishing in Ligue 1 top 3, but with 6 matches left, the road ahead is anything but easy. Both clubs are cornered, and the only thing they have in common is that Europa League feels like their last lifeline. For Manchester United, everything now comes down to one word: belief. Belief that Ruben Amorim can turn the ship around. Belief that Bruno Fernandes can once again carry the team on his shoulders. Belief that somehow something miraculous can help them salvage a shred of dignity from what's shaping up to be one of their worst seasons in Premier League history. They're plummeting with just 38 points after 31 rounds. When all else fails, Europa League suddenly becomes their most important hope. Ironically, it's those Thursday night fixtures that are keeping United from falling off the cliff. Coach Amorim knows it too. Before the game, he showed real caution. The match against Lyon will be different because they come from a league with physical intensity just like ours. We'll have to figure out how to win, and we'll be ready. As for Lyon, while their situation isn't as dire as United's, things haven't exactly been smooth sailing either. At one point, their season looked like a write-off. Then came the comeback, and now they're right on the heels of the Champions League places. But Ligue 1 is unforgiving. One slip and all that momentum goes out the window. Manager Paulo Fonseca is currently serving a 9-month touchline ban after clashing with a referee. Many feared Lyon would fall apart without their coach at such a crucial stage, but the opposite has happened. Under interim manager Georges Martial, Lyon have remained sharp. Barring one stumble against Strasbourg, they've won 6 of their last 7 games, swept FCSB with an aggregate score of 7 matches and 1 came from behind to beat Lens, and racked up 17 goals in their last 5 matches. Lyon have shown they're more than just Fonseca's tactics. They're thriving off collective motivation and standout individual performances. Alexandre Lacazette brings all the experience, Ryan Cherki keeps creating magic, and in midfield, there's Nemanja Matic, a name that'll ring a bell with every Red Devils fan. They'll miss speedy winger Nuam due to a ligament injury, but there's still plenty of firepower in that squad. On the other side, United are the ones with the real injury headache. The list remains long: Lisandro Martinez, Amad Diallo, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, Johnny Evans, all out. Luke Shaw might be back from injury, but after 4 months out, there's no guarantee he starts. That could mean another start for Patrick Dorgu on the left, while Casemiro and Ugarte may be called upon to hold down the midfield. Make no mistake, this is no time for experiments or squad rotation. No one's saving legs for domestic play. This is all in. If United lose, their season is basically over. Amorim's job security on thin ice. If Lyon can't get the win at home, the return leg at Old Trafford might feel like walking into the Lions' den. This week, Europa League isn't just about tactics or form. It's a do-or-die showdown. The pride of both clubs hangs in the balance. After a roller coaster of a season, both Lyon and United have reached the point of no return. For the Red Devils, it's the last shot to salvage something from a disastrous campaign. For Lyon, it's a fight to stay in the Champions League hunt. In terms of personnel, United aren't in great shape. Casemiro and Mainu could form a solid shield in midfield, but Mainu is still searching for top form, and Casemiro, just 1 yellow away from suspension, will have to walk a fine line. And let's face it, in high-stakes matches like this, the Brazilian isn't exactly known for holding back. Projected starting lineups. Lyon are expected to line up in a 4-2-3-1 and formation with the flexibility to shift into a 4-3-3 when looking to control possession. Between the posts will be Lucas Pareja, a goalkeeper who may not be a household name but has been a steady presence in Liga this season. The backline will likely feature Malo Gusto on the right, center-backs Clinton Mate and Moussa Niakate, and World Cup winner Nicolas Tagliafico holding down the left side. In midfield, young American talent Tanner Tessman is set to operate as a box-to-box engine next to veteran Nemanja Matic, who will handle tempo control. Just ahead of them, the attacking trio should consist of Rayan Cherki on the right, Corentin Tolisso in the middle, and Thiago Mendes on the left. Up top, interim head coach Georges Martel may place his trust in experienced striker Alexandre Lacazette, who recently found the net against Lyon. As for Manchester United, they may once again go with a 3-4-2-1 setup featuring Andre Onana in goal. At the heart of the back three, Harry Maguire, who has reluctantly become the defensive leader this season, could anchor the line. If fit in time, Victor Lindelof would take the right-sided role, with Willy Kambwala likely on the left. The wing-back spots are expected to be filled by Diogo Dalot on the right and Patrick Dorgu on the left. In midfield, Manuel Ugarte is set to handle the holding role, while Casemiro may drop deeper to provide defensive cover. Just ahead, Bruno Fernandes and Alejandro Garnacho should occupy the creative roles, Fernandes as the orchestrator and Garnacho offering speed and unpredictability. Leading the line, Rasmus Højlund is likely to start up front, though Joshua Zirkzee could still push for a spot in the 11. According to data platforms like 538 and Opta, Lyon are slight favorites with a 39.2% chance of winning, while Manchester United's win probability stands at 36.4%. The draw is also very much on the cards, with a 30.8% likelihood underscoring how evenly matched this tie really is. One stat worth noting, 100% of Manchester United's Europa League games this season have featured goals. Lyon are even more impressive, having scored at least twice in 11 consecutive matches. That's why analysts estimate there's over a 70% chance that both teams will score and a 68 to 72% likelihood that the match sees at least 3 goals. Expect an open, entertaining battle. Even though Lyon are riding high in terms of form, history isn't exactly on their side. In 4 previous European meetings with Manchester United, Lyon have never won, drawing 2 and losing 2. At home, they've twice surrendered leads to settle for draws. Meanwhile, United have lost just once in their last 21 Europa League games, proving how tough they can be in this competition. The last time these two teams met in a European knockout round was back in 2008, when names like Karim Benzema, Wayne Rooney, Cristiano Ronaldo, and Carlos Tevez lit up the pitch. But today, both clubs look very different. This isn't just a knockout match, it's a crucial turning point, a chance for either Lyon or Manchester United to take a step back toward the glory days.